Hi, in this video, I will tell you about the anime that will be released in 2025. This will be the first part of my video, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the second part. Hell's Paradise. The story follows the hired assassin Gabimaru, who is captured and sentenced to death. However, the 11th shogun, Narayoshi Tokugawa, offers him and other prisoners a chance to escape their chains. To do so, the criminals must journey to a mysterious island from which no one has ever returned alive and find the elixir of immortality. Whoever brings this miraculous potion to the shogun will be granted their freedom. The only problem is that the island is inhabited by fierce stone monsters, making the journey anything but easy. In the second season, viewers can expect even more intense and thrilling battles. Gabimaru will face a large number of enemies as he gets closer to the coveted elixir. Sword of the Demon Hunter. The plot of the title is based on the novel by Motu Nakanishi. The setting is historical, taking place during the Edo period. This period lasted from 1603 to 1868, when the era of medieval civil wars in Japan gave way to an era of government control. During this time, the economy and administrative systems began to develop. The story revolves around a mysterious priestess, Itsuki Hime, who lives in a small mountain village called Kadono. Her job is to monitor the condition of the local temple, which she regularly visits with her loyal bodyguard, the swordsman Jinta. One day, a demon sneaks into the village, scaring the locals and causing trouble. The villagers ask Jinta for help in dealing with the demon. To better understand its motives, Jinta strikes up a conversation with the demon and learns many intriguing things. Demons will soon be able to control time and space, uncover the secrets of their ancestors and descendants. Jinta shares this information with Itsuki Hime, and the idea frightens her. Now, the priestess is in danger, so Jinta gradually transitions from being a swordsman to becoming a demon hunter. Dr. Stone, Science Future. The anime adaptation of the manga by writer Riichiro Inagaki and artist Boichi, Dr. Stone, begins with high school student Taiju waking up in the year 5738. 3,700 years ago, all of humanity turned into stone statues. What caused this tragedy is something the hero must uncover, but he is not alone. His friend Senku also awakens. Now, they must figure out how to restore the old civilization or create a new one. Thanks to Senku's invention, a stone shell dissolving solution, they manage to revert several people back to their human form. However, not everyone wants peace. Some believe that only children and teenagers deserve to survive, leading to a division of civilization into factions. The third season of Dr. Stone ends with Senku creating a new space program aimed at reviving more people. This has fans eagerly anticipating what will happen in the next season. Sakamoto Days. What happens when a legendary killer wants to retire? That's the premise of the title, Sakamoto Days. Once, Taro Sakamoto instilled fear in the criminal underworld. But then he started a family, stepped away from his old life, and gained some weight. Now the chubby, good-natured man runs a small shop and spends time with his wife and daughter. But enemies are always lurking, and it seems like he'll soon have to return to his old ways. Solo Leveling. The first season of the anime became one of the highest rated in history. Critics on Rotten Tomatoes gave the title a 100% fresh rating, while viewers on MyAnimeList rated the show 8.3 out of 10. The plot of Solo Leveling is set in an alternate universe where for the past 10 years, gates to the otherworld have appeared all over Earth, dungeons filled with monsters. Along with these gates, hunters emerged, people who survived the awakening and gained magical powers to fight the monsters. Some hunters are less fortunate, gaining E rank, the lowest super abilities, while others become elite S rank super warriors. The protagonist of Solo Leveling, Jin Woo, awakened as an E-rank hunter. He was considered the weakest weapon of humanity by his friends and acquaintances. Awakening happens only once, so leveling up was thought to be impossible. However, it seems Jin Woo becomes an exception and finds a way to level up. The first season of Solo Leveling ends at a cliffhanger. The protagonist takes a class change quest and enters a dungeon with a powerful boss. What class will Jin Woo eventually receive, and what will he do with his new abilities? The answer will be revealed in this season. One Punch Man, an iconic parody title that satirizes the cliched superhero storylines. Saitama is an ordinary 25-year-old guy who got tired of his office job. One day, he started training to change careers. Fighting monsters and villains turned out to be more exciting than going to interviews and doing office tasks. But there's one problem. Saitama became too strong. Now he knocks out villains with a single punch and hopes that someday a worthy opponent will appear to challenge him. Instead, he meets a young cyborg named Genos, who begs to become his disciple. Together, they join the Hero Association, where their adventures begin. Despite the excellent humor, this is far from the only merit of the show. Viewers are also intrigued by how Saitama tries to find his path and realizes that being the strongest person in the world isn't as simple as it seems. In the third season, Saitama will have to fight to maintain his title as the strongest hero. In previous seasons, he faced off against Garou, a bounty hunter who wants to defeat Saitama and become the greatest villain. But now, Garou is not alone. He forms an alliance with other enemies of Saitama to deliver a decisive blow. The Apothecary Diaries. In the past year, the first season of the title won the love of viewers around the world. According to IMDb, the anime has a rating of 8.6. The series is an adaptation of the light novel by Natsu Hyugi about a girl named Mao Mao, who was kidnapped and sold to the imperial court. Initially, she worked as a laundress, but she quickly earned a promotion, even though that wasn't her plan at first. Mao Mao's father is a pharmacist who taught her the intricacies of pharmacy from a young age. Thanks to this knowledge, Mao Mao helped cure the emperor's children of an illness. She shared her suspicions in secret, but the eunuch Renchi quickly saw through her and transferred her to a new position. Now, Mao Mao serves Jukyo, one of the emperor's concubines. Every day, Mao Mao checks her food and cosmetics for poisons. But these are not her only duties. Renchi and Jukyo often assign her tasks that force her to get involved in the various conflicts and intrigues of the court. Frieren. Beyond Journey's End. The story of Frieren begins with what most series end with, the final battle. The main characters defeat the Demon King and are returning from the battlefield, but the battle itself is not shown to the viewers. The victory over evil was brought to the human world by a brave party: Himmel, a human; Frieren, an elf; Eisen, a dwarf; and Hyder, a priest. Before they part ways, the friends admire a meteor shower that occurs once every 50 years. As a joke, Frieren suggests they meet again after 50 years to enjoy the spectacular sight once more. After this, she begins her journey to acquire more magical knowledge. True to her word, the elf returns to the capital exactly 50 years later. Her friends have noticeably aged, and people have become distant from one another. For Frieren, these changes are a revelation. Time flows differently for elves, and they are immortal. To better understand humans and their emotions, Frieren goes to the castle of the defeated Demon King, where Orol is, a place where the souls of mortals rest. The questions about the meaning of life, its significance, and its fleeting nature have attracted much attention to the series. Viewers gave the first season of Frieren an impressive 8.9 rating on IMDb, and critics on Rotten Tomatoes rated the anime with 100% freshness. Therefore, news about the second season came swiftly. In the new episodes, Frieren and her party will continue their journey north, where they will face a large-scale demon uprising. The exact release date of the new episodes is yet to be announced. Spy X Family, a secret agent codenamed Twilight, embarks on a new mission. He must maintain the fragile peace between Westalis and Ostania, two rival nations. To do so, he tracks down Donovan Desmond, the leader of the National Unity Party in Ostania. However, Donovan is a reclusive figure, and the only way to get close to him is to enroll a child in the same private school where his children attend. To achieve this, Twilight needs to create a fake family. Little does he know that his pretend wife is a hired assassin, and the adopted daughter is a telepath who will do everything she can to ensure her new parents stay together. Spy Family is a great way to unwind after a long day at work. This lighthearted comedy is loved by fans around the world. In the third season, viewers will enjoy new adventures with the fun and dangerous family. Like the previous seasons, the new one will consist of 12 episodes. My Hero Academia. These past 2 years have been eventful for My Hero Academia fans. In the summer of 2024, the original manga concluded, and in 2025, the final 8th season of the anime will be released. In the world of My Hero Academia, where everyone has a superpower called a quirk, 14-year-old Izuku Midoriya is an ordinary teenager. Although he doesn't have any magical abilities, he dreams of attending UA Academy, a school where students with superpowers are trained to become heroes and fight villains. Izuku's dream eventually comes true through a remarkable turn of events. He gains a quirk and embarks on the path to becoming a hero. He joins the academy and starts fighting evil alongside his friends. In the final episodes of the 7th season, the high school students face off against the League of Villains, but a new mystical entity appears on the horizon. It is this new threat that the characters of My Hero Academia will have to confront in the upcoming season. That's all from me. Let me know in the comments which anime you're looking forward to. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.